Hi, it's Terry Gaines. I'm going to give you some assembly tips on creating this fun card made with the Let It Snow Embellishment Kit to get the embellishments on the card. And I'm also using the Softly Falling Embossing folder, which is a retired product, and today it is back on the clearance rack for a really great value. I'm embarrassed to say I used this retired folder for some card exchanges for fellow demonstrators, which is a big no-no. And I also just discovered today that I had used it for a presentation that I did for fellow demonstrators. So it's one of my go-to favorite folders. When I saw the Let It Snow suite, I thought, oh, it's perfect for the entire suite. And it was in my basket of folders that were my current folders. So unfortunately, that's kind of a big no-no for us. But super excited, it's in the clearance rack right now. So if you don't have this folder, you love Snowman, I would definitely suggest you get it as soon as possible because those products are reduced prices and it's while supplies last, and they may not last very long. The other substitute that you can use for that card is, for the background, is the subtle folder, which is a great go-to folder. So as I mentioned, I used the Let It Snow Embellishment Kit for this product. It's in the Let It Snow suite of product in the holiday catalog. The Embellishment Kit is a cute box, two-piece box. It is so cute. When you're all done with the inside embellishment pieces, you definitely can repurpose this for a gift. You can place envelopes and cards in here. If you put your envelopes in here, be sure to put your flap up so you can grab it because it is a little snug fit, but they would work. So in the kit, what do we get? We get 4 different colors of felt, die-cut scarves, mittens, hats, really cute. So we have Pool Party, Shaded Spruce, Flirty Flamingo, and Real Red. We have some cute little felt snowballs, we have some glitter washi tape, and we have these adorable little embellished or like embossed coal pieces for eyes and buttons, a carrot for the ear, and branches for the arms. So cute to make projects with. So this card is really fairly easy. I stamped everything in smoky slate. You could also use like Real Red, but the reason I went smoky slate was that way I could use the same color for all 4 different colors. And so we need a card base that is 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. On the inside, I have stamped also a smoky slate some of the images from the stamp set that goes in that suite. So I'm going to just put that in first, and typically I put this in last, but the reason I put it last, just in case I put it in upside down. But I'm going to then turn around and right away put the card layer piece on. This is 4 by 5 1/4 Whisper White cardstock. I stamped the Let It Snow in smoky slate, ran this through the folder with the Softly Falling, or you could use the subtles. And I'm going to go ahead and assemble this right to the card base. Oops, and quickly doing this for timing on the video, so kind of got a little bit sloppy there, so apologize on that. So here we have our card. The 2 pieces for the tag would be a piece of Whisper White that is cut to 1 1/2 by 3 3/8. The tag bottom would be 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. So the punch I use for this is a punch that's in the annual catalog. It is called the Detailed Trio Punch. So you have a corner rounder on this side. You would put the corner of your paper in. You have a decorative punch on this side. On this side, you have a little oval. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to kind of center this. Hopefully I'm on the camera okay. Try to get that on the camera. And you've got a surface to hold it up to and punch that. I'm going to do that also for the Whisper White, the top layer. And I'm just eyeballing that to get them punched. Then before I do any assembly, I'm going to put the ribbon in here. The ribbon I'm using is the Polka Dot Tulle ribbon that is in the the annual catalog. It's about 6.5 inches. My original video or posting said 11. I'm going to modify that. You only need about 6.5. I fold it in half, put the loop from the top to the bottom, and then ring the tails through that little loop and then tighten it a little bit. So I go ahead and go this far before I assemble. We're going to use these little pieces for our assembly. I'm going to grab the take your pick tool, I'm sorry, and I'm going to bend back the plastic on the backing. These are adhesive, and the one thing I don't want to do is go in and try to dig them off the plastic sheet because I could separate them from the adhesive. So I'm just going to bend that back, and I start out by putting the 2 pieces on for the eyes. Then I'm going to put the carrot on. I like the carrot to actually go upward, so I'm going to take this and just place this down. And no two ever look the same when I've made these. It's okay if they're off a little bit. I'm going to take the scarf. I put the felt pieces on with mini glue dots, so I'm going to just attach a mini glue dot, pick that up with the end of the tool, and grab a second one. I always want at least 2 mini glue dots so this doesn't swirl and kind of stays in place. So mini glue dots will hold the felt pieces down. Then we're going to grab 3 of these. As I mentioned, I just bend back the plastic so I can get underneath the piece of and place those. And it's great, they already have adhesive on. And it's that simple, and we have an adorable little snowman. You can actually stamp a to from underneath. It can be gift tags, or you can take it, I just move it a little bit, turn it over, grab a dimensional, and just place the dimensional on the overlap here, a couple more on the back, peel the backings off, and this becomes the embellishment for the front of your card. It's a super easy, super cute card. You can make your holiday cards and your gift tags to match. If you found me via YouTube, check my comment sections for a direct link to the blog post where you'll find the supply list, measurements, and instructions for this project. There'll be a PDF you can download and a direct link to my Stampin' Up store to purchase the supplies. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed creating with me.